Welcome, everyone, to the Real Whovians cast. I am your host, Matrixlord212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
I don't give my consent.
That's right. You follow blind leaders that give 10 out of 10 all the time. Well, I gotta tell you,
corpses to us.
I gotta tell you, it's very funny, the comment section, because we're not the only ones that don't like the episode.
Who'd have thunk? Boy, you could have knocked me over with a feather.
Wow, it's apparent from a lot of the reviews that someone, or a whole bunch of organizations, feel the same way we do. I wonder what's that about. In fact,
surely you know, Joe, they must hate Doctor Who.
They must hate it, especially these sites called Doctor Who, blah blah blah. Haters, you're a bunch of pessimistic haters. You haters. Why are you watching it? Why are you watching Doctor Who? You hate it. You hate it. No, we don't hate it. We don't like the latest episodes.
Yeah.
That's why. But I got to do this in character. That's what I need this thing for. You hate Doctor Who. You hate it. You all hate it. Why you talk about it? That's what I get from the comment section. Nothing like intellectual, just like blah, 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 blah.
Comes white noise.
Right. Joe is this, Joe is that. Real Whovians cast is this, Real Whovians cast is that. Troll, 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 troll. That's what we get.
Doesn't matter if it's the suckiest episode. It's
you hate it. This is what's going to happen, okay?
Everything they did will show the opening scene. I don't care.
You guys hate it. Why watch it? Well, here's the thing. Obviously, people are not watching it. Yeah. We're adding to the ratings. And obviously, people are just not watching it. And the ratings are like down. So it's nice that we have this contract with China. Where they're like, oh, absolutely. We're going to do 15 series of Doctor Who because we got a lot of money for China. We made that up. So we're going to give you up to series 15 of Doctor Who. Listen.
Which doesn't mean anything.
That's not going to happen.
They can take a break between each season if they really want to. So we think that we're getting 15 when in reality we're getting...
Listen, they're not going to do it. If they're losing money on ratings, it's called cancellation. Don't give me this crap. It's commissions or whatever. It's going to be gone. Okay?
Look what happened.
Gone.
Look what happened with... Colin Baker's doctor. They said we'll return it, but you're going to have to switch doctors because they didn't want Colin.
Oh, don't worry, Colin Baker's coming back. Yeah, meanwhile, we see Sylvester McCoy with a wig.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah, Colin.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just like they said, we don't have that missing episode. What are you talking about? And the next day, we have that missing episode. Yeah. It's called. Listen. You know what? Keep putting this garbage out there that it's freaking fantastic because obviously it's fake news because people, we see the ratings ain't anything to whistle home about, Yay, Doctor's doing great. It's not doing great. So I want it to do great. How about some nice stories? How about that? How about no 3-parter then? If you can't do a 3-parter.
Stories, I can understand being some that being gray,
right?
But when you every other episode is like, oh, what am I gonna do? Oh, geez, my regeneration's coming up. Oh, am I a good guy?
Yeah, I thought Peter Capaldi was supposed to decide that, but yet the whole season he's like, my time's coming to an end. I'm gonna regenerate. Listen, it's too fake this season. Stop teasing people about the regeneration. Do it already. My thing is this, right? We got a comment. Someone said, who's my favorite doctor? All right, it used to be Tom Baker. And then when David Tennant came on the scene, you could change it if there's new actors coming to the thing. Tom Baker's still right there.
Yeah.
So when they're well, that explains a lot. No, it really doesn't. No. It's like putting on a different shirt. It really doesn't explain anything. Okay, so you can't really, come out with this computation of calculations based on my likes and dislikes because of David Tennant. Okay, that's like silly. All right, I like David Tennant, I like Matt Smith, I like Chris Fexon, I like Capaldi, but David Tennant's my favorite of and I like Tom Baker. Tom Baker's my favorite too. So it's like the main one is David Tennant.
I hate saying it. Yeah, I've got Capaldi's good. Smith, and I thought Christopher Eccleston did a great job, and I really wish he could have stayed on for another season. But I can understand he didn't want the whole thing about he didn't want to be typecast. Or
Listen, we're gonna do Real Whovians casts because I love Doctor Who, and I'm gonna say my opinion whether you like it or not, and you can dislike to your heart's content. You can create 50 channels and dislike it. It's not going to change a thing because in so many years you're going to be watching the 2000th episode of the Real Whovians cast. You're probably going to watch the 3000th episode of Real Whovians cast, unless of course Doctor Who was canceled. All right, so get used to this face, like it or love it.
And what I love is they did a little story about a few weeks. I've seen this all the time about this. Would you watch it if it was done in America? No, I wouldn't want it. I wouldn't want an Americanized Doctor Who because we've seen the only Americanized thing that I've seen.
Well, that's a little extreme, though. I mean, it's not like the Doctor's a woman. I mean, if the only way to save it was to come to America, you wouldn't watch it.
No.
No,
because they would do the same thing which they did with Spock.
Don't you understand that Russell T. Davies was going to bring it over here until he screwed up Miracle Day, and they mentioned the Doctor's name? Doctor had companions. You want to be I'd be like, it's like, come on. That was the plan. So again, look.
Because Torchwood works good as an Americanized series. I'm sorry.
You think? Well,
it works good because it's not. It's based on a guy who pretty much cannot die, but it's similar to Highlander in a way.
Right, Connor McLeod and the Connie McLeod.
Doctor Who is based on an alien, and I love Star Trek. I love the original series, but they would probably want to insist making him half human, which to me, I've always was raised that he was never half human. He was 100% alien, and that's what makes Doctor Who great. Because he doesn't understand. Yes, Earth is his favorite planet, but still, he's separate. He's still considered an outsider because he's from another planet.
Right. Look, again, we love Doctor Who, and we're allowed to not like episodes. And, there are episodes that we didn't give 10 out of 10, so big deal. We gave 8, we gave 7. This one, my rating went down. Sorry, went down to 5. And that's the way it's going to be. Now, hopefully, I'm hopeful that the Lie of the Land will deliver. Just like every week, I'm hopeful that this is the episode that I'm going to, oh my God. But right now, we'll have to wait and see. Now, again, I'm criticizing that the Vault is like the Pandorica. I'm sorry. If you don't see that, then maybe you need a pair of glasses because he's copying off his own stuff. So the Doctor trapped in the Pandorica, it's Missy trapped in the Vault.
But they're just taking a longer time in getting her out as opposed.
And another thing is they're repeating the last of the Time Lords. The next one, the Lie of the Land, 6 months they're miserable. Okay, the human race is miserable for 6 months with the statues of the monks. Okay, I'm going to explain to you. I know what 1 + 1 is, okay? Maybe some people don't, but I'm gonna show you what it's gonna add up to. It's gonna add up to reset button, okay? Because the 6 months of misery, it's like the master ruling the earth for a year, okay? It's gonna be reset, and then the Doctor's like, "Hey, you want to go to Mars?" And that's it. It's like, all right, I think that's over. And then let's travel to Mars. You want to go to Mars, Bill? Let's go see Iceworks. That's what's gonna happen. So you're not going to leave it that human race is enslaved for 6 months. It's going to be reset, wiped, erased. It's probably going to be erased up into the point of maybe even extremis. All of it's going to be wiped. Okay? The whole thing's going to be wiped. And then he's just going to – and then Missy's still in the Vault again then, maybe. Like she'll be put back on the boat when time gets wiped, whatever. So there you have it. I don't see any way around it. And again, that means that you could. That means that you could watch the season and skip all those episodes because they're not canon anymore. Okay? Well, I mean, not that they're not canon, but I don't like episodes that are reset. I really have a problem with that.
That and the fact that they actually jumped time, so got old.
With the exception of, again, Utopia, Sound of the Drums, Last of the Time Lords, which I loved. That's my favorite 3-part of all time. Okay? So besides that, we got some news today that there is a possibility, because the script is done for Moffat for the Christmas special, there's a possibility, and a lot of people may love this, some may not, that River is going to be part of the equation. River Song. River Song, Clara, the First Doctor, Gallifrey. It's a nice sandwich, I guess. So we're going to see what's going to happen. But you know what? I am pretty happy because I love River. I love Clara. You know what? I don't think Bill's going to appear in the Christmas.
I'll say Clara was good. But the only thing I didn't like about having Clara is they wanted to wrap everything else, that wrap her around everything that every little event. And she was the one that's supposed to have assisted the Doctor in so much stuff. And that's the only thing I didn't like about Clara.
Yeah. He may wipe Bill's memory at the end of this whole season. Yeah. You never know. Suffer me traumatic that she might just have to. So again,
because at the end of that trailer, you see her point the gun and you hear a shot.
Yeah. So again, I'm gonna be hopeful and positive that Lie the Land is gonna be great. We're gonna look forward to it.
Because just like that second episode of the Zygon episode, that was better than the first.
Yes. But overall, they're making Kate Stewart look like crap.
It was his speech.
Yeah, but they've been making Kate Stewart look like garbage lately.
Yeah.
That's not. That would never happen with the Brigadier. You wouldn't see that happen to the Brigadier. So, no. All right, we're gonna get out of here quick because I'm gonna have dinner. So I will be back at 10. We'll be back, Scott, in a half hour.
Okay.
We're gonna have people join us for the Whovians cast. All right. Yay! Take care. Bye for now.